So question one asks to tell us about the art of getting stuff done without telling people what to do. What are the pros and cons of this approach? Uh, the pros for this approach or process are basically develop a team where there's constant learning and constant ideas being brought about. It allows everyone to input their ideas and then basically debate them without them feeling that their opinion doesn't matter. It allows everyone to feel that they have a say in things. This process helps to make sure that things are done in hopefully the most efficient and possible way because everyone can give their opinion or their viewpoint on it. It creates a systematic accountability throughout the organization because basically the person who came up with the idea or objective, they basically become the CEO of that particular idea, and so they must remain or should remain accountable for getting it done once they bring it up and all the debating is done with and clarifying is done with. Some cons of this approach could create some friction between the employees because of the constant debate and decision-making process. In this process, people have to listen to others' ideas, and they will have to come to solutions and decisions based upon the debating, which sometimes could cause friction and issues between group members. It requires the company to hire usually people with like-minded values and beliefs that kind of stick with the company's values and beliefs to make sure that they can build a good culture, autonomy, and a good fit, basically to help bring a competitive advantage. And then question two, it says explore the get stuff done wheel. What are your thoughts in usefulness of thinking in terms of your own leadership behavior? So they're extremely useful for my own leadership behavior because it's important to make sure that everyone's on the same page. The wheel is designed around making sure that there's a group confirmation or conforming to a decision or an objective because the person given the idea listens to others' thoughts and ideas about it, and then they debate and clarify the objective so it can be done as effectively and as efficiently as possible. This is good for my own leadership behavior because by doing it, I would gain more opinions before starting the objective rather than just starting it and then asking for help later. The second part is about advantages and disadvantages of applying these concepts in the RCSM workplace. Just like the very first question, advantages are gaining others' ideas and opinions about the objective first to make sure it's as efficient and effectively done as possible and making sure that things are being done since everyone can bring their own ideas that interest them. That also helps when people have something they're interested in. And then disadvantages would be if the personality and behavior styles were included, which could take away from the sense of the team if there's too much debating and not enough learning and listening in the process. People are just constantly arguing. And then the last question is the likelihood of buy-in by followers in your RCSM workplace. So mine is a baseball facility where you actually see this kind of process done constantly. Everyone has their own way of coaching in this type of work. But I do see it occur a lot, setting up camps, lessons, stuff like that, or talking about certain drills. Someone brings an idea and then uses it, talks to other people about it, and then they use it. He uses it with the kid, and it works, and then all of a sudden it's an idea that's kind of brought out, and then it kind of becomes a company-wide policy or drill that we'll use in certain situations.